Minnesota DMV Permit Test 3.
Question 1. If you are having vehicle trouble and need to stop, first step you should do is
lift the hood to signal an emergency. Stop your vehicle over a hill or just around a curve for visibility. Check your driver's manual for help. Pull off the road and away from traffic.
Answer.
Pull off the road and away from traffic.
Question 2. Following too closely behind the vehicle is also known as
aggressive driving, tailgating, sidegating, defensive driving.
Answer.
Tailgating.
Question 3. In a roundabout, a driver must drive in
a clockwise direction, the direction of the oncoming vehicles. A counterclockwise direction, any direction.
Answer.
A counterclockwise direction.
Question 4. This sign warns the driver that it is a
downhill road, two-way road, winding road, slippery road.
Answer.
Winding road.
Question 5. At an intersection where there is no stop sign or traffic signal, drivers should yield to
vehicles coming from the right, vehicles coming from the left, vehicles passing straight ahead, vehicles approaching from behind.
Answer.
Vehicles coming from the right.
Question 6. Show parking spaces for persons with disabilities.
Yellow pavement markings, red pavement markings, blue pavement markings, white pavement markings.
Answer.
Blue pavement markings.
Question 7. If you must park on a roadway, park your vehicle
as far away from the curb as possible. As far away from traffic as possible. As far away from the edge of the road as possible. As far away from the yellow line as possible.
Answer.
As far away from traffic as possible.
Question 8. When turning corners, drivers must turn the steering wheel using
the hand-over-hand technique, the single-hand technique, the hand-to-hand technique, the two-hand technique.
Answer.
The hand-over-hand technique.
Question 9. At an unmarked crosswalk, drivers are required to
signal their intention and proceed. Stop and request the pedestrians to cross quickly. Increase the speed of their vehicle and cross before the pedestrians. Yield the right-of-way to the pedestrians.
Answer.
Yield the right-of-way to the pedestrians.
Question 10. If the railroad grade crossing has no warning devices or only a crossbuck sign, you should
slow down and then proceed with caution. Increase your vehicle speed and cross the railroad. Stop within 100 feet of the railroad crossing. Change your gears and move through the railroad.
Answer.
Slow down and then proceed with caution.
Question 11. A steady red arrow means.
You must come to a full stop and then proceed when it is safe to do so. You can safely turn in the direction of the arrow. You must stop and you cannot go in the direction of the arrow. You should prepare to stop and give the right of way to oncoming traffic before turning.
Answer.
You must stop and you cannot go in the direction of the arrow.
Question 12. Which of the following is not a true statement regarding railroad crossings?
It is always important to check for more than one track before crossing. It is wise to shift gears when crossing railroad tracks. Drivers must yield to crossing trains. Never start to cross if there is not room for your vehicle on the far side.
Answer.
It is wise to shift gears when crossing railroad tracks.
Question 13. When there are 3 or more lanes going in one direction on a highway, fast-moving vehicles should use
the left lane, the deceleration lane, the middle lane, the right lane.
Answer.
The left lane.
Question 14. A flashing yellow light in your driving lane means.
Make a U-turn. Speed up to clear the intersection. Come to a complete stop. Slow down and proceed with caution.
Answer.
Slow down and proceed with caution.
Question 15. It is against the law to make a left turn at a red light except
from a two-way street to a one-way street. From a two-way street to a two-way street. From one one-way street to another. From a one-way street to a two-way street.
Answer.
From one one-way street to another.
Question 16. What does this sign indicate?
A speed zone ahead. Be prepared to reduce the speed to 45 miles per hour. Vehicles merging ahead, do not increase the speed to 45 miles per hour. Construction ahead, reduce your speed to 45 miles per hour. Drive with a speed of 45 miles per hour.
Answer.
A speed zone ahead. Be prepared to reduce the speed to 45 miles per hour.
Question 17. Which of the following statements about a freeway is not correct?
Most freeways have deceleration lanes to assist the driver in exit. Freeways are designed to handle higher speed traffic safely. While using a freeway, cross a solid line immediately after entering or before exiting. Enter a freeway smoothly by accelerating on the entrance ramp to match the speed of the traffic.
Answer.
While using a freeway, cross a solid line immediately after entering or before exiting.
Question 18. When parking and leaving your vehicle on a highway or street, which of the following is not recommended?
Set the brakes. Lower the windows. Lock the ignition. Stop the engine.
Answer.
Lower the windows.
Question 19. The wide white lines painted across a traffic lane before you enter the intersection are known as
Yield lines. Crosswalk lines. Merge lines. Stop lines.
Answer.
Stop lines.
Question 20. Tailgating is the practice of
Following too close. Driving in blind spots. Making sharp lane changes. Crossing a rail gate.
Answer.
Following too close.
Question 21. When two vehicles meet on a steep mountain road where neither can pass, which vehicle has the right of way?
The vehicle traveling uphill. The vehicle traveling downhill. The vehicle which comes first. Both vehicles.
Answer.
The vehicle traveling uphill.
Question 22. A two-headed arrow with one head pointing straight ahead and the other pointing to the left means.
You may only turn to the right. You may either proceed straight ahead or turn to the left. You may either proceed straight ahead or merge left. You may only turn to the left.
Answer.
You may either proceed straight ahead or turn to the left.
Question 23. Which of the following statements about right-of-way is incorrect?
At an uncontrolled T intersection, the vehicle on the continuing street must yield to the vehicle on the terminating street. Vehicles turning left must yield to oncoming traffic. Vehicles entering or crossing a roadway from a private drive must yield to all oncoming vehicles. Drivers must yield to pedestrians at unmarked intersections.
Answer.
At an uncontrolled T intersection, the vehicle on the continuing street must yield to the vehicle on the terminating street.
Question 24. Things that can distract your attention away from the road include
Checking blind spots. Always checking mirrors. Text messaging and talking on the phone. Checking the traffic behind you frequently.
Answer.
Text messaging and talking on the phone.
Question 25. Are zones around a truck or a heavy vehicle where other vehicles disappear into blind spots?
Blind zones. Side zones. Slow zones. No zones.
Answer.
No zones.
Question 26. You must use high beam lighting in all of following situations, except
In fog, snow, or heavy rain. In construction areas. When there may be people along the side of the road. On unfamiliar roads.
Answer.
In fog, snow, or heavy rain.
Question 27. When there are two solid yellow lines in the center, passing is
Not permitted in either direction. Permitted in both directions. Permitted in one direction. Permitted for heavy vehicles.
Answer.
Not permitted in either direction.
Question 28. Before passing another vehicle,
Drive off the paved or main traveled portion of the road. Look ahead for road conditions and traffic. Pass on the left if the driver is signaling a left turn. All of the above.
Answer.
Look ahead for road conditions and traffic.
Question 29. On a divided highway, indicates the left edge of traffic lanes going in the same direction as you.
A red line. A solid or broken white line. A solid or broken yellow line. A black line.
Answer.
A solid or broken yellow line.
Question 30. When entering and exiting a roundabout, you must always
Keep left. Change lanes. Keep right. Increase the speed.
Answer.
Keep right.
Question 31. What does the above sign indicate?
A handicap parking. A wheelchair availability. A hospital parking. A child care center.
Answer.
A handicap parking.
Question 32. You may make a left turn at a red light if you are turning from
the right lane of a one-way street onto another one-way street. The left lane of a one-way street onto another one-way street. The right lane of a one-way street onto a two-way street. The left lane of a one-way street onto a two-way street.
Answer.
The left lane of a one-way street onto another one-way street.
Question 33. A. Indicates the outside edge of the traffic lane, and may be crossed only by traffic moving to or from the shoulder.
Broken white line. Broken yellow line. Solid white line. Solid yellow line.
Answer.
Solid white line.
Question 34. When it is raining or the road is wet, you must reduce your speed to avoid
Tailgating. Wear and tear. Traction with the surface. Hydroplaning.
Answer.
Hydroplaning.
Question 35. What does this warning sign mean?
A steep hill ahead, drivers should check their brakes. Slippery when wet, passing a truck is prohibited. A low area ahead, trucks are not allowed. A hill ahead, drivers must increase their speed.
Answer.
A steep hill ahead, drivers should check their brakes.
Question 36. This round yellow warning sign is
A railroad advance warning sign. A road repair sign. A stop sign at a rotary. A no passing sign at a work zone.
Answer.
A railroad advance warning sign.
Question 37. When changing a lane, all of the following are correct maneuvers, except
When you turn your head to check the blind spots, turn the steering wheel. Look in your rear view and side mirrors. Do not take your eyes off the road ahead for more than an instant. Look over shoulder in the direction you plan to move, to check the blind spots.
Answer.
When you turn your head to check the blind spots, turn the steering wheel.
Question 38. Which of the following actions escalate road rage?
Blowing the horn. Tailgating. Forcing a car off the road. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 39. When slowing down or stopping, you must
A. Use an arm signal to alert the driver behind you. B. Use the brake-operated signal lights to alert the driver behind you. Either A or B. Both A and B.
Answer.
Either A or B.
Question 40. On a 4-lane divided roadway or a one-way road, a solid yellow line usually marks
the center of the roadway, the right edge of the pavement, the end of the roadway, the left edge of the pavement.
Answer.
The left edge of the pavement. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.